Mic check, mic check. Yeah, playing about. What am I looking for here? Okay, so you do this. Just configuring my mic here, mic check. Yeah, that sounds a lot better. Probably gonna just have to fix the noise gate just a little more. With the surface. Runway 6. There's on the ground car going on. You can punch in, you know. At Georgetown, Chetty Jagan. Configure my microphone before anything else. Oh, this blue app doesn't want to open. Okay. Alright, well I suppose that's good enough. Props tested already.
Are we almost done boarding back there?
Boarding status check. Check my route one more time. My route is Porto. You fly from here to Porto, exit the Georgetown Fur, enter the Piarco Fur boundary, and fly on this virtual road or highway, UL329, all the way to York. Then from York, direct to the Georgetown St. Vincent Viewer. Then it's straight on to the airport. We're gonna be landing at RNAV. So there are gonna be more waypoints and intersections in here that we're not gonna see. Flight time is showing at 30,000 feet, 450 knots. It's showing at almost 7 minutes. We got 473 nautical miles to fly. I roughly got about 15,000 pounds of fuel on board. We should use about 9,000 pounds, 8,000 pounds. All right. I'm not paying attention. That road was Porto UL329. Yeah, let me know if you can hear any background noise. I'm trying to fine tune my microphone. No, I don't want that approach. I want the RNAV 10 in. Rebore. We can go and look at our flight plan on map. We got quarter in. Hit legs and step it. The man they back getting all bad, man. I can hear you. Yo, SV. I don't know if we have to fly to the SVVOR, but we're gonna fly there anyway. Definitely upon terrain. Our heel could come off already. Don't really like that dog leg right there, but I feel like I can make this route a little more efficient, you know. Yeah, see what we could do with this road. I can take SV up the flight plan and head from York direct to Rebor. Step it, that's just, yep, still been the same area. Alright, yeah, that look good. Move on bed. Here we go. Take it off plan, activate it now. I think we got 112 passengers on board today. Alright, now we can get to the weights planet aspect. We got the rope punched in. Terrain's on. Init ref. Look at the gross weights real fast. We planning to use about 15. We now with 8. 7,000 pounds. 8.0. 8 take away 15 is, Jesus Christ, 7. We have 7.0 in the reserves. Our cost index is 25. And my math is always horrible, so this computer is always telling me something wrong. Telling me the optimal flight. Optimal trip height is flight level 401, so that's 40,000 feet. I can probably fly her up to about 360 today. Altitude 3,000 feet. Where's my cruise wind? We're gonna be up at oh, the wind's looking nasty out here, to be honest. 340 G's on. You know what? 340 is the sweet spot for this flight. 340. The max wind. East at 40 knots. limits. Get a rate of 20k. Do a climb 2 takeoffs with it. It's basically how hard the engine's gonna work. So I could put it to the highest, which is 24k bump, which will give me 24,000 pounds of thrust. I could derate it to 18,000, or I could derate it to 20,000, or 22 is like your standard takeoff. Most of the time, you want the engines to work as least hard as possible, so that they don't wear them out. So whenever they can, the minutes try to run the lowest derate setting, so the engines on takeoff don't have to run as hard. Same for the climb. I can put it to the lowest, the double derate, so that it doesn't thing. You can still keep bear noise on holler and climb, but yeah. So anyway, but this field though, because this field is short and it has a hump in it, and they want to get past that, I can put a 20. Actually, no, I can put 22k. Flaps coming out 5, 115. Rotation when we pull back on the nose, this is 117. V2 is 127. Computer works out the center of gravity for us, tells us where to put our trim. I can press a button here on my yoke, I can bring all the way back here to about just below the second notch after 5, which is 6.93. The brake is to RTO. QRH off. Next page. Should I work on all of this right now? I normally don't. Just for the sake of things, we will. I can't enter that runway slope setting. YT is 30. Runway is dry. Runway is 060. I think wind was. The wind. It was 100. Oh, WhatsApp my bad, bro. I don't read stream chat. But right now, I basically multitasking, so I want to go in reverse. So right now, I just it might seem a little boring, like I'm not doing that. I just waiting for the loading to come in. So where that's telling me no packets flight detected, because I could hear the people loading in the background. So this must be bugged. Okay, I gotta close down this program, but I can't get this program to close. Alright, let me try that again. Packets. Gosh, packet's not working with me today, boy. LPL flight number 109, cruise altitude 34,000 feet. Yeah, good little headwind. Flight time 16 minutes. Time until takeoff. 15 minutes cutting it close. We can do 20 minutes. Actually, no, 15 minutes for the sake of things. Next. What? Oh, they keep clicking the wrong folder. Why didn't it just show up in my search results? That's what I don't get. Yeah, bro. I don't know what's wrong with this program here. Alright, gonna try to run my other one real quick. Okay. Departure time Zulu should be. It was a Zulu time right now, 14:20.
Hi, cabin crew, we're ready to get going now, so as soon as you're ready, you can open the doors and start letting the passengers on board. Thank you.
No problem.
Just let these men board here. Fortunately, making me start all over again. Let's see if this won't work. Oh no, but glitching out. So anyway, we can just get on with the flight. Screw that passenger service thing. Alright, gonna start my checklist now. I got my checklist from my phone here looking at. But we can get this show on the road. Parking brake set, battery guard closed. Emergency exit lights. Armed. Eugen left. Review will start and it's on. If Eugen is on. Position lights are on steady. Logo lights, don't need them right now. Cabin lights as required. Emergency exit lights are closed. Cabin lights as required. Passenger signs. As many seatbelt signs will come off. Fax auto /high. We're on auto. IRS mode selectors should be on nav. Pretty sure they're on nav. Transponder. Set the transponder now. You can dial in my radio frequencies. 122.8. Right, transponder to standby. Come by here now. Similar settings in LNAV 10,000 Initial claim mode speed. It doesn't really matter. We can put NV now, but keep that at 180. Setting the heading now, so I always put this to runway heading. Dampers on. Alright. First start checklist. I'll dismiss all these ground surfaces here now. Release the steers as well. Altimeter set correctly. Beacon could come on. 2 points could start to come on. Engine electrics. Window heat coming on. Pots coming off. Seatbelt signs on. Any push back now?
Cockpit to ground. Go ahead. We've been cleared for pushback and start tail straight out. Roger that. Ready for push straight back. Brakes off. Brakes released.
What is Tuck here doing?
Brakes released. Here we go.
Alright, start the engines now. Left on the ground. Ignition to left. This should start spooling up now. You hear it? Gonna get a rotation. Good, so this hits about 2.5 and then they flick a little lever down here that adds fuel to the engines and gets them kicking. So we got 2.3. I didn't know it should spool up. There we go, successful start. Starting the next one though. See, I ain't following checklist. That's my bad. Flaps back to 5, auto brakes to RTO. RTO stands for rejected takeoff. Fuels in. Got my frequency tuned. Look at my transponder TRA. Set my ignition to continuous. Pack could also come back on. Isolation valve going to auto. APU bleed coming off. And so is the APU. Hero heat's coming on as well. And getting an electric notification, but reset that and things fine now. Generators on board. Flaps are 5. Do a systems check real quick. Flight controls. Fully deflected to the left. Fully deflected to the right before one drop. Rudder. That's your nose wheel steering, so that's not gonna move. Elevator fully up. And full down. Alright. Let me get this taxi on the road on. Tug. None. I'm gonna walk here for the wave off. The power now. Taxi checks. Now this is turning as it should. We can do a brakes test here. I don't know what this man's trying to do. Oh yeah, reversers. We know you were. Over here taxiing, we can basically check the brakes and see that they're working good. Right now I got some rudder pedals that basically just help me keep the airplane centered. These trucks on this game, but they man's drive like maniacs, but we're here. Got 5 takeoff today, so crossing this active runway.
Approaching 29.
One of the things about this airplane, boy, is these songs. I love these songs. I've flown on these airplanes in real life, and it sounds exactly like this to a T. Perfectly. A little fast here now. The end of this runway now. I don't know why that reversal bug is there. That's so annoying. Are there brakes now? Alright, before takeoff checks. And before takeoff checks, check no. Before takeoff, parking brake. Fuel flow, reset down rate. Reset. Fuel flow. Center fuel pumps don't have any center. The ice, don't need it. Cabin lights, not needed. Plane instruments, 1,180. Altitude is correct. Speed is showing 45. So that is not correct right there. Yeah, but okay. You can take off anyway. Got any nav data dialed in. V1, V2, VR. Blinded lights. Strobe lights. Taxi lights off. TFC coming on. That's basically traffic. Transponders on and clock. Auto throttle coming armed.
Approaching 0.
Gonna be a short
6.
field, so try to use all the runway as possible.
On runway 0, 6.
Speed stabilize, like thrust stabilize at 45. On throttle engage. Airspeed of life.
80 knots. V1. Rotate.
Alright. Rotate. Following the low cross.
Positive rate of climb.
You're up. Just trimming on. Just keep your nose down. You should be coming back now. No, at this point I just have flying. Flaps coming up to 1. Gear up and off. All the brakes coming to off. 200 knots. Alright, where you want to buff it? That don't make no sense. Oh, we're in a tailwind. Let me get my speed up. Autopilot coming on. Flaps coming up. Taxi landings coming off. Going off continuous. No way I'm getting that buffeting warning. Alright, I'll be off. Good little half layout. Watch you climb up from the wing. This one here, man. We're gone. St. Lucia should be a beautiful one. Which airport you say you are coming to again, Omar? If you're still here watching the stream. that noise? What the hell is that noise? Make sure my pot's back on. My pot's back on. Mission coming off. Have it all the way up to 34,000. That will give us the best win. Similar settings, standard. So close it up ahead. Oh, you come into TLPC. You came into Vigi. So we can find it now. I'm into this one here. This is one of my favorite ones too. In the simulator. Look just like that. Gas trees just over here. They got ships and thing. Yeah, that's it, yep. Then 10,000 feet. Autopilot now going to bring the nose down here to capture that speed. And when it captures that speed, you're going to pitch back up again. This here, this 850 number, is telling us how many feet per minute the airplane is climbing. So right now, it intercept the speed. Now it can climb now about, maybe about 3,000, 2,500, somewhere around there. This little banana, green banana, this is just a predictive ring telling you at 34,000 feet is where that green arrow is where the plane would be. So right here is where the plane would be at 34,000 feet. Same for descending. It tell me exactly what point I'm gonna be at that altitude, which is super fucking useful because there's certain waypoints you have to be at a certain altitude that you can't be above or below. So a bit of turbulence here today, boy. Alright, we passing 10,000. Turn off your seatbelt signs. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for flying Bull Air. This is your captain speaking. Our flight today is going to be an hour and 10 minutes. Yeah, though, I might hop on some call today, bro. I might hop on. After I finish this leg here. Yeah, bro, I'm streaming it on my streaming. I need to get OBS. Cause like with OBS you could like block out certain words and stuff, but I had it a couple times, but it just looked too complicated for me. As a man, I just like to press record and just go. So I was looking pretty today though. We might pass over Trinidad or pass by Trinidad. The plane we're flying today is the 737-600. Shortest of all the 737s. The satellite data is always kind of bad from streaming, but it's pretty accurate. I ain't sure if these is rice fields or sugarcane fields, but I didn't realize Ghana had a lot of like agriculture and stuff. asking you 20,000. I think WestJet did have them at one point. I'm not sure if they still do, but very few among of airlines fly them nowadays. WestJet does fly 700 though. Yeah. If I knew how to repaint, like I would get somebody to do it for me. Like basically there's a website, this one here that I go to. So like all these here are the add-on planes, these are the repaints basically, but you could basically find a plane for anything. There's a plane here flying right now, it's 600. Flying this amount of repaint, say they're flying the gray one. They got so many liveries. Let me see if I can find a WestJet. Some of these man simulators is little real, yeah. That's my thing here. Damn, dude. I got who hers. Oh, you're Canada. Yeah, look at WestJet there, boy. Yeah, I think they're like one of the only airlines that operate this. I should have really done like Ghana to Trinidad, something short. Look good though. Let me insert. Look at the detail on these things, big man. Look at the detail. Sorry, detail they mess bunch of these things, man. See the individual bulbs. If I could read it worse. Oh no, that's pushing it a little too far. Yeah, that's nice, boy. I've been taking a lot of my pictures. What's the picture there? Let me know if there's a preferred view you want. If you just want like a passenger view or look at emergency line. Yeah, I can emergency line. Certain planes, if again the small ones though, they got certain planes that like if you abuse them or you fly them rough, like let me say you flying around with the power all the way to max more than like a minute, the engine will literally blow, just and start to sputter on you. Some of these big planes, I got older one than this, called an MD-82. That like if the engines is catch on fire, the tires is burst. Like these planes very rarely anything ever happened to these planes. But yeah, dog, it's very complex. Yeah, ever so often I crash, ever so often, man. Very rarely do I ever crash with these big planes though. There's obviously those small ones that I end up fucking up in, because it's a lot easier to kill yourself in them small ones than these big ones. The difference though, these big ones, is that in those small planes is luckily when you crash, chances are you could be flying very slow before you crash, and you know, it's not, the impact is not gonna kill you. But in these big planes is be flying like 100 miles an hour and all sort of things, so these be hitting the ground real hard. You know what I mean? So when these big planes do crash, 90% of the times it's be fatal. But yeah, dog, I was honestly thinking of getting a second screen and streaming like this view. I would have the cockpit on my main screen, but then I would just stream this wing view and be like on YouTube all day and just tell people, look, you want to be a virtual passenger, you could fly along, da 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 da. If I had the time to do that, I would do it, but I just really can't fly these big planes on Flight Simulator for more than an hour. I like the little small ones. Big planes are fun though. I can't wait to stream one of these days till I stream when I got man on. Like the ATC you gotta talk to, you might gonna be blown, dog. Your mind's gonna be blown. You're gonna be like, whoa, dog. Back up front of the cockpit. What do I feel like? .464. We can get here faster than I expected. Actually, we can get here at about maybe about 50 minutes. Less than an hour for sure. So that horn you just heard, that's letting me know that I got 1,000 feet left. With 500 feet now. And as that is the airplane's gonna capture. As us there on the... Let me go back in the showcase now. I want one of the coasts that you can see clearly. Right, this one here's a good one. Yeah, capture as in aviation you call it capturing. So basically when the autopilot climbs, it knows what altitude you selected, and when it gets to that altitude, it just like it automatically levels off the nose and just basically captures it, like it holds that altitude. Next time though, I can fly somewhere with real bad weather. I can fly to somewhere where I take off and I can't see nothing, and I land and I can't see nothing. And you can be like, yo dog, you hard. You hard. But like, to be honest, these big planes do all the fucking flying for you though. You don't have to be good. These big planes don't really fly themselves. That takeoff there I did just now, that was all hand flying. Until I pressed that little green button on the far right side. It was, I think, Pmdg or A, and that's basically telling me command. That's basically commanding autopilot. So you got autopilot A, autopilot B. After I land though, I can show you my hangar, and I can show you all the airplanes that I got, and then I can show you my favorite ones to fly, and the ones that I don't really like so much. So we hit level, we're doing a ground speed of 464 knots. So I mean we got like a 20 knot tailwind pushing us, because this is the speed we're moving through the air, meaning this is the speed minus any wind pushing us. This is the speed plus the wind pushing us. This speed, how fast we're moving over the ground. And really and truly, this speed here is really more important for like distance wise, as in you want to know how long it can take you to get this far. So that's really all it's really studied. The airspeed, yeah, that's nice to know too. And the difference is why this is saying 262. This is the true airspeed. TAS, this is the indicated airspeed. And because we're so high up, it's showing that I'm only going 262 knots. But that's not true. I'm actually doing Mach 0.57, which is about 400 and some miles per hour, really and truly. Or yeah. So it's just the basically the sensors, they don't work that the air is so thin. Inside the sensor is like a balloon, and the balloon is inflated. So that's how it's tell you how high and how fast you are. So when you be up that with the air so thin, is don't really be thinking you going that fast, but really and truly you're going a lot faster. Trinidad here came up. That's Trinidad right there. See all these scratches on the window. It's playing dirty though. This plane need a scrub. Like go to contrails. Well, 60 till Todd. Yeah, but it's just gotta take off our line. That's all you gotta do. And sometimes you don't even go out line, the plane's land itself. I can start a virtual airline for you near Balear Ways, man. Yeah, dog. You can look it up. It's called Cat 3 or Cat 2 line. I think it's Cat 3. Cat 3 is where the airplane literally flies itself all the way down to the ground. It's basically meant for like conditions where you can't see the ground but you won't put down. Like conditions where it's like fog or whiteout snow. Yeah. The technology in these new planes is just mind blowing, B. And this ain't even a new plane. This is a plane from, I want to say, the 90s. This 737. We got about 20 more minutes left. Actually, no, we don't. We got about 45 minutes left. Tired of this already, boy. It's all feel worth a minute when I land the plane. When I land it good, when I land it smooth, I feel good. When I land it rough, well, man, don't ever really land it too hard, but when I land it like too hard, or I crash, or I bounce, or I fuck up or something, it's kind of irritate me. But same way in real life too. When I land fuck up in real life, it's bothering me. When I land good, I'd be cheesing. It'd be cool if somebody could integrate like a VR and have somebody like sitting down in the seats, and I would just make like a little airplane seat that like does move and sync to my airplane in this. And it would be perfect. People that never flown on a plane before, that might be afraid of heights or afraid of flying, they could come in here upon like a VR headset and somebody fly them around. I'm like, oh, fucking those diving ground, I scared them though on purpose. Nah, just playing. But yeah, when you on an airplane, that's basically what it meant to be doing. Just be going on autopilot. The airplane just be flying itself the whole way there, though. Whole way there. People think, oh, pilot so skilled, pilot so... Yeah, there's got to go through a lot of training, and they got to develop a skill to get to here. But you see, when you hit this point where you flying these type of airplanes, it's like, just let the computer do all the work. I mean, obviously you need a lot of skill and you need smarts and knowledge to be able to handle like a $20 million airplane. But for me, flying is more a skill than anything. And people don't seem to realize you could sit down and fly this particular airplane on this simulator all day, right? And just gain a real one. Like, there was a fella that did that in Seattle. He used to work on as a RAM agent, and he used to fight. Well, people theorize he used to fly the plane on Flight Simulator. My guess is he had to, because the airplane that he took up and stole, right? That's not an airplane that you could just gain and press 2 buttons and start. That airplane is actually has a complicated start process. So he would have to know how to do it. Or maybe somebody showed him how to do it, but that's not something you just hop in and steal like in Grand Theft Auto. So my guess is he flew on Flight Simulator, the airplane. My man went and do like loop-de-loops, nose dives, 360s, and then he just crashed the plane in the ground. So alright, it's lights out for me, fellas. Goodbye. That was wild. Yeah, his name is you can look him up on Google, YouTube, sorry. His name is Sky King. He was like a RAM agent. He worked for Alaska Airlines. I think this happened at Seattle. Yeah, boy. He man steal a Dash 400. I used to fly that same plane on FSX. So I know it's not an easy plane to just like... It's not an easy plane to fly. But he man getting it. He man started up. T-fit, fly away, gone. Alright. Back to me, man, you know. About 200 and something nautical miles to go. Yeah, well, another 30 minutes. When he crashed it, I don't know, B. Like, nobody knows, B. But like, he basically just killed himself. So he stole it. Mom must have figured, hey, I know when they come back up, and the air traffic control was literally begging him to come back and land it. He was like, nah, I'm not bringing it back. I'm not bringing it back down. And he just crashed it into the ground and killed himself on purpose. Oh no, man, a lot of weirdos roaming the earth, bro. But like he was smart though. He crashed it like in a like a wooded area, like just an abandoned area, just a forest. He wasn't really trying to hurt nobody. The man was just trying to go with a bang. He was trying to have some fun. But yeah, there's another thing for this flight simulator too. Like, let's just say theoretically you had the flight simulator, right? And you had a setup, and we are both flying this airplane now. There's a program that like will let both of us fly it. So I can sit on this side and you can sit on the other side. And basically you could control the airplane at the same time as me. You could press all the buttons. I could press buttons too. It's a boring flight though. There's a lot of flying over water. I like flying over America where I can see cities and see mountains. I can stream a little more of my adventurous flights though, because I flew from Atlanta to Chicago, then I flew from Chicago to Denver, then I flew from Denver to fucking San Diego, and that was so scenic though. I went from flat like cornfields. I went from not rainforest. I went from forest to like cornfields to like more plains, the mountains, the more mountains, the desert, and then Southern California. And it's like all satellite data, so it's like how it would be in real life. I'll do a barrel. Yeah. Not for this flight though. Is this even caged properly? Yeah, this is caged properly. I want to hurry up and get there, man. Oh my god, it's taking forever. Got some weather there off to the. Got some clouds here off in the distance. Crazy thing is, like, I don't know what's all about the thing they use, but if they're cloud, they're more likely. There's rain right here over this spot in real life. There's more likely cloud buildup, and there's probably spotty clouds like this in real life. The only thing that's throw this simulator off from real life is the clouds. Sometimes the clouds is a little off, but you see when they might add an update or come up with a product that's like enhance the clouds, man, this shit is gonna look so crazy. They playing moving though. Man, it's friggin' moving. Yeah, I ain't talking, bro. I ain't talking. Just in cruise, man. Just here cruising. Trying to stop myself from falling asleep. Look like that's Tobago there coming up off my nose. That's Tobago. Shades on this window is dirty. Bro, even if that was free to play, bro, ain't worth playing. Trust me. Man, will pay you to play that, though. That shit is garbage, bro. Absolutely. Wouldn't even play that if that was free. It's cloudy today. Don't know where them clouds come from. As you play, I should really switch to my helmet cam now, you know. Let me actually do that and see how that works out. Give me 1 second now. Trying this airplane. Yeah, no word on that. They may go hold off on that announcement for as long as possible until they feel like they what's it called? They fulfill some sort of, I don't know, basically so they don't, so their fans can't say that they cheated them. Get this thing here configured properly. This phone is a lot heavier. Yeah, though, trust me, you don't even want to pay that, even if that was free. That game is garbage. Try those saying no, but they say. Wait, look a little weird at first. Oh, give me a second. You're with me. I gotta do this right now. We don't want nobody to my fucking IP, so I gotta do this quick. Shit is changed every single time, which is good. This shit is changed, bro. Like every single time. Every time I turn on and off my computer, just give me a new one. Let me adjust this camera. This head tracking right now, pan. Just adjust the screen a little better. Yeah, though, this head tracking. So when I look left, that's Tobago off to be left there. I want to look over. Look out if I want to peep down. I want to look back. Look back kind of buggy and glitch, but yeah. Let me reset this view. Gosh, this view terrible. If you're talking, I ain't really necessarily looking at my screen, so I can't see you right now. If you just saying send it again, I can look now. I'll charge up my watch. Let me know if you want me to keep this head thing or put it back to regular mode. I wish I was on an Oculus B. I wish. Let me get this offset fixed. I look a little better. Now this is a so basically this is an app, right, that I download for $10, and it uses your phone camera and a little program, and basically from your phone camera it basically tracks your head. I just put on my earphones now. You can peek down, see the gauges real close. Look all the way inside. And up at you, we got the islands right there. That little blue thing. That's telling me how much, like the mountains and stuff. All these black dots mean they're flat. I'm gonna start my descent checks shortly now. Should start to descend. So descent checks, pressurization. Down there out is 50 feet. We're about to start our descent. In fact, you know what? Talk to me on this stream chat. I'm gonna turn on the stream now. Yeah, bro. So we descending now. Here that spool down. Let me try to punch in my recipes. So my recipe, they're going flaps 30. You never really want to do flaps 40. That's a max, because unless you're coming into a strip that's short or wet or icy. But it's basically not something you want to use all the time, because if you come in with full flaps all the time, it's gonna wear out the brakes. So you try to keep that at a minimum. Sorry, not the brakes. It's gonna wear out the flaps. I'm talking about brakes. Yeah, the head tracking cool. I don't use it much because it's a little too sensitive. I can try to configure it here actually. It's a little too sensitive, to be honest. So we're starting to descend now. Kind of hard for me to see. I can't really see too far ahead of me. We go over here. We got the islands here. We got the Grenadines here. The Grenadines looking nice today. We can pass over St. Vincent here now. We can get a peek at St. Vincent. Oh, we're out by. So basically, just imagine. I don't know how to explain it, but it's basically wind pushing against the flaps. So I guess when you is probably maybe wear out the motor. I'm guessing that's normally what's wear out. When you put the flaps down over a certain speed, they have a maximum air speed. So that's the maximum speed at which the air forces start to damage it. You know what I mean? So there's always a limit. But basically what's happening at that limit is, in very extreme circumstances, the actual flap surface itself will maybe bend, but most of the time what gonna happen is you're gonna burn out the motor, you're gonna mash up the motor, and just flaps and freeze. They're gonna lock. You know what I mean? They can't use no more. So when I used to be at flying school, I come in with the diamond one time and I put the flaps down and I was outside the max range, but nothing had happened, luckily, you know, because it wasn't extreme. But I put it down and I shouldn't have. But there was these particular people that always, every time my turn to pick up the plane, beer ball spots in the tire. Like it literally, like your tire literally looked flat. It looked like it got you take sandpaper or fell down a spot in the tire, dog. It's crazy. And they may say, yeah, that's from certain people coming in and holding the brakes when they land. It's like, what the hell are you holding the brakes when you land in the first place? You shouldn't be holding the brakes. But hey, check back there by the wing and see what's going on. We glance out. That's not working. That's not working. So you were saying earlier you can hear my background noise. What if we nav there? We nav's right on it. Super gloomy out today. You thought what was? Oh, okay, the passenger simulation. Got it. Hear it out, buddy. Bright and gloomy for me. What's the volcano at St. Vincent name again? La Soufrière? Take a peek at La Soufrière now. Next thing here now. Oh, wow. Okay. That'll go on. I'm trying to reset this view. What is this right now? Real passenger, I gotta come in and film a landing like this here, boy. See if we hit, yeah. Yeah, this one here is it. Wow. This is cool though. I like this with the head tracking. Yeah, looking at the. Wow, that looks so cool. Jeez, it's amazing what this comes to. Like, if they managed to make a racing game or something where you could like explore the whole world off the same concept, that'd be crazy. All right, body cockpit. Yeah, that racing game would be sick, bro. You could literally go and race around your house. Race around the road in front of your house. Oh, that'd be sick. In the future, though, because I feel like this year, this is if this is early technology, who's to say not in 10 years, just, oh, wow. The weather looking a little nasty in here. Oh, boy. I don't really like that up ahead. Hopefully that's just a layer on we could get under that. Yeah, the reason I don't use this much is because it's so sensitive. Like when I move my lips, it thinks it's my head. That's my lips there. That's an insult though. My lips that big? Jesus, peace. That's me move my lips. Yeah, it's just kind of inaccurate. I try to pause. Nah, bro, that is. I trying to fix this view. This is that's St. Vincent. I'll show you here in a second. Right, that's St. Vincent. This is back way. My stick should be right here. Yeah, that's my stick. As I go, I may have track it a little weird, right? So that's the new airport right there. But we got some clothes up ahead that don't look good at all, boy. No fear though, we got the 737. We're gonna slip in, I know. Say, bro. Rat Pakistan, man, you know it. Whoops. You wanna get me demonetized? I don't make no money off of this anyway, so it don't make a difference. That's a new airport there. That's Argo. Basically, I just zooming in now, checking the zoom. The airport there again. Supposed to be a bus strip somewhere around here that agricultural planes fly out of. You might be able to see it from the ground, we might not. I think it's right there actually. Either right there or right here. I think it's right here. Oh, the end is some close now. We can make some close here for a little bit until we burst through there. Under 10,000. Speed can drop back down to 250. We'll see. Yeah, the clouds should have some turbulence in them. That's what I realized about the clouds around the Caribbean in summer. You think turbulence is in winter. That's actually when the clouds are the calmest, right? Because that's like beer smooth air, fog love smooth air. These storm clouds you get in the Caribbean, beer bumps, man, beer friggin' bumps. And 10,000 airspeed bleeding off now to 250. We gotta be below 250. Is our maximum speed under 10,000 feet. That was supposed to be the volcano right there, but the graphics, I don't know. Whenever there's a cloud over the satellite data, the geometry looks like that. Ignore that for now. Country here now, cloud surf. I want to take way more zoomed in than this, but my thing don't want to zoom in, and that annoys me. That annoys me so much. Gotta reset here and see what happened. Nah, it working good. I want to test it out with this here car. Honestly, I want to use it more. So I really don't use it enough. I just want it a little closer to my. With this a little better. I just want to be a little closer. So I don't want to like lean up because I was leaning up. This ain't bad. It's still a little further out, but you gotta make do with what you got, man. 240, we can speed intervene and we can VS. Speed back a little more. You saying? It kind of look like we know it's done that close. Maybe down just a little more. Close, we here flying into boy. Before I land the checklist, now the lights coming on. Auto brake, RTO. Spoilers. Coming up flight D10, light dog. 3000. Another crawler, looks kind of scanty. We continue. Approach armed. Approach armed speed coming back now to. Oh, we're gunning into here, boy. We coming back now to 160. Rebreak D10 coming to flight. Ignition going to continuous. And I turn in now. 50. Flaps 2. Reverse disengaged. Glide path arm. Airport should be somewhere off to here. We can't really see it right now. It's obscured by clouds, but the airplane knows where it is. – 200 knot, flaps 5. Flaps 10. The glide path for life. They're coming down. Approach armed. That's coming at 15. Do you know about the ref? We were just talking about me landing somewhere where you can't see nothing, boy. Look. So basically, in these star approaches, right, we follow the diamond all the way down. The diamond isn't alive yet. It's still pink. It's not solid. When it becomes solid, that means we have to glide path. Even if VREF until we hit glide path intercept. If we do get the runway beforehand, though, I'll just sound flat in. Nice up alive. One dot. Laps 2.5. Localizer alive as well. Graph to 5 miles. Gears down. Landings are on. Ignition to continuous. Outer brake is 1. Rear brake coming armed. To ref. Yeah, I got 2 views. I think the other one is me though, believe it or not. Alright, runway in sight. Still disengaged at 1,000 feet. We broke out the clouds. Our cruise ship there doing something. And trim going. Right now I'm coming up on my rudder pedals now. Bracing myself. First thing I'm gonna disengage my auto throttle. Disengage my auto throttle at about 1500. Got the runway right up ahead. You can see the lights and intensities. A beautiful day to land, but the rain just stopped falling or recently falling. We got some mist right here. I'm back on the speed because I'm a little fast. 1000.
Approaching. 1, 0.
1,000.
Autopilot disengaged. Can't see the Vasis. Try my best to have flat down. Ready glazed up. Left for the glide path. Whoa. This landing might be off a little.
200.
Very, very, very low on the glide path. I go crab and come in.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Ooh! A little bounce. That's alright. That's okay. You don't discriminate around here. And embrace. And you're breaking. We got JetBlue here. Interesting. Landed after some rain. Oh wow, we made it by the first taxiway exit. Laps coming up. Laps coming up. Landing's coming on. Taxi coming on. Sure coming off. APU, we putting on the APU now. It basically give us external power. Brakes coming off. Okay, article. Steady. Two on. Two off. Okay. And that JetBlue's not real. That JetBlue's a phony. That JetBlue's a fucking phony. Let's play here, man. And a cowboy in it today doing whatever. That's what you should do. That wasn't a bad one. Yeah, bro, I got 2 viewers. Yeah, landed. We survived. Good landing if you ask me. Good landing if you ask me. Yeah, it wasn't bad. It was a little mess up because what name though? I had on the camera and stuff, and I don't really think that camera thing was cool though. Just look a little weird. We got the people coming off now. We got the doors about to open. Where you want me to go next? Barbados? Yeah, you landed was about for truth because I have something on it that like if I land hard, the man will make a comment. You're like, oh, you landed too hard, man. You landed too hard. Right, you see you want to go to St. Lucia. Okay. St. Lucia. Yeah, we could do that. You can do that, buddy. I got just the plane. Oh, you want to choose the plane? Alright, I'm gonna show you the good planes. Personally, this is one of my favorite in terms of realism. Oh shoot. I gotta wait till this load in. Give me a second. But this is the 310. This is a realistic plane right here. It has circuit breakers. Almost every button in it is pushable. It has random failures. And yeah, from my experience of flying real planes, this behaves more almost like a real plane than any other plane in sim to me. This one feels challenging, you know what I mean? You kind of have to land it properly, right? You have to be on your speeds. It's kind of loud, kind of slower. Okay, yeah, okay, right. Okay, this is my aircraft here. Some are default. Default ones are terrible. This is okay. This is trash. Got some helicopters here. Fly them ever so often. I mean, helicopters are good for if you want me to like fly over a specific place. I should start doing that. Like if you want to request me to fly somewhere or fly over a place, I get my helicopters and I'm gonna fly for you. I got my stunt planes. Huey, not sure how that flies. I haven't updated that. That's pretty nice though. Velocity, the Pmdg 600 I was just flying. 700 as well. 74, 777. Yeah, up to you. This one here is one of my favorites. This is TBM 930. Cruises at 330 knots. Pretty quick for a small plane like that. Plane I learned to fly in, one of these here. But that model is terrible. Start where? I want me to play. You want me to play the Dark Star, bro? Dang. Jeez. All right. Now give me the hardest plane to fly. All right, yeah, let's play the Dark Star. So we're at where I'm at right now. I tried to fly this once and I just could not for the life of me get it flowing. But basically, there's Barbados here. Yeah, I might have to change the name for real. But all these little stars you're seeing, these are my add-on airports. I could try to fly from Patrick AFB to St. Helena. Should be jets there, shouldn't there? Bro, you wanna kill me, bro. Think you would like the helicopters. You would like helicopters, B. If you would like, actually, I could give you a virtual tour of Atlanta, dog, on the live stream. That's if you want to see it. We could. Yeah, they might want me to do the Atlanta thing. After I flat, cool. Can't buy. Alright, we're here at Patrick FB. We can start the Dark Star there and try to get it to Mach 9. How do I start this now? Yeah, I don't fly this much, so I kind of go like. I got my head here scrambled, but alright, let me. How to put a shortcut there, boy. Or not my head too much. You gonna laugh at me here now, man. Oh Lord, man, standing by for me. You standing by for me, buddy?
Approaching 20.
All right, here we go. Take off roll.
On taxiway.
200 knots. 250. Rotation. You're coming up. You can see how high we can get, bro. This is my last flight. I can hop off. bits and cut after this, but this is my last flight here. Make sure they allow the stream another time. But we can just try to loop. Yeah, manual flying. But they're supposed to have a satellite, so right now you're looking at the Earth. $16,000, $17,000. We're climbing a lot faster than this. This how you gotta do it. That didn't make no sense just now. Yeah, bro, I'm completely lost right now. Uh-oh. See where you just press button? see where you just press button you should be pressing? You see if we get mid-air restart. Shit. Come on, baby, windmill on me. Don't die on me, please. Okay, I don't know what's happening here, fellas. But for right now, I'm gonna find the nearest airstrip to put this down at. Yeah, I think that's the best thing to try to do right now. Just try to land, bro. I'm thinking the same thing, buddy. See, there's an airport right here. See if we can put it down and land it. And try to land it without looking outside.
Altimeter setting.
Make sure there's an actual airport there first. On the coast of Florida here. The US looks super good.
Altimeter setting.
Surprising, man. Put this in the game. I ain't gonna lie. Alright, here's some airport here. I don't know which airport this is. It's either Daytona Beach or this is Melbourne.
7 left. Approaching 2 7 left. Approaching 2 7 left.
Damn. Promise you nobody was harmed in the filming of this.